And everybody observing this is clear that that's not true.
Yeah.
We've got a camera on you. And just saying, I feel I transcend space and time takes time and has to occur in space or we couldn't hear you. Not in, in space, nobody can hear you scream. But
Yes.
anyway. And then the ineffability.
Inability to explain, yeah.
Yeah, I get that. I understand that we all have experiences that we can't explain. And that's why we go out and look for an explanation. The problem comes when somebody says, here's something that's unexplainable, and I have explained it. It's God. If you can't explain it, then you can't explain it. But if your explanation is God, then you are claiming that you have explained it. If you're claiming that it's supernatural, if you're claiming that it's chemical induced, all of those are assertions about what the experience is. And now you've adopted a burden of proof. So if you think you can't both call something unexplained and offer an explanation.
And the study, like, I can't imagine that, like, I don't know what the actual outcome of the study is or what they're trying to look for, but if they're looking for people that have experiences, that's something that you can measure. And that's something that I can see them doing that study to see those, but I don't understand where Jimmy was trying to go with that. Oh, these experiences occur. Cool. Now,
I think I know where Jimmy was going now.
What's the next? Oh, that all religions are justified, or belief in the supernatural is justified based on that these experiences actually do happen, even though you haven't established a cause, just the fact that they do occur.
So Jimmy was listed as a theist, and we still haven't talked about that at some point.
Sure.
If Jimmy calls back, and you're welcome to. I think I have a better understanding of where he was going, because it could be that he was trying to show that science is disproving the mystical aspects of religion. But if you disprove that, what's left? And so he has this particular notion, and I'm going to stop quickly here because he's not on, and I don't want to be unfair, but he has a notion which I've heard before, which is, the mystical and supernatural aspects of religion, we have no reason to think that any of those exist, but there's still some compelling truth in there. So people took these truths and did their best at explaining them because we have this commonality of experience, but that doesn't mean it's supernatural. And then I get to, okay, how are you a theist? Which next time Jimmy calls, we'll do that.
All right.
Anyway, so that was 50 some odd minutes of the show.